Welcome to Uzu Ramen. What can I get you?
I'd like some ramen, please.
Sure. What do you have for me?
What do you mean?
Is this your first day or something? Listen, there's no money here in Whateverland. So we trade stuff to get other stuff. If I like your offer, then we have a deal. Nick should have told you.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, please don't give me that look. The opportunity just didn't present itself, you know.
Well, now you know. Better late than never.
Do you know that woman wearing a mask?
Do you mean Umaru-san? I wish I didn't. But she comes here every day. I've never heard a single good word from her about my food. And yet, she keeps ordering.
Who's that mysterious guy at the table?
That's Gino. He doesn't talk much. Mostly drinks and stares at his bell and bones board.
Do you own this place?
I do. And I'm proud of it. When I first got here, I thought my life was over. But running this shop gave me a new purpose.
Isn't this place supposed to be some kind of a weird purgatory where everyone suffers forever?
It is to some. But there are many of us who found our place here. If you ask me, I don't believe Beatrice is that evil.
So, what do you believe?
I think she has a plan. Not sure what it is exactly, but there's got to be some kind of purpose to all this. Or maybe I'm too into conspiracy theories. What do you think?
Why not? Maybe it's her own version of the Stanford experiment.
I have no idea what you just said, but I hope you're right. That would be awesome.
Well, goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Hey, do I know you? You look familiar.
Familiar how?
You have the exact same nose as my neighbor Quentin. It was very strange. Used to talk about some moving pictures all the time. He was a little crazy, you see. Probably a drunk, but at least not the raging kind. More of a choir.
Wow, I look like a lunatic who's also a drunk. Isn't that great?
Well, at least he was a handsome lunatic.
Actually, that does make it better, yes.
All right. So, what do you want from me?
I'm looking for the spell that summons Beatrice. I heard you had a piece of it.
You heard right, but I'm not a charity.
Perhaps there's something I can do for you.
Sure, a foot massage would be nice. I haven't taken these shoes off in a while.
Ew.
Suit yourself.
What can you recommend on the menu?
Nothing.
Really? There are at least a dozen empty plates in front of you.
Good to know you're not blind. Still, the food here is horrible. I haven't had a decent ramen in more than a century.
Are you serious? You're suffering from a lack of good ramen?
You think I'm insane? Surely it's easy to mock an old, helpless lady. Let's see you after a few decades in this hellhole.
If I cook you the perfect ramen, will you give me your piece of the spell?
If you do that, I'll even give you a kiss. Relax. I'm just kidding. But you should have seen your face. If your ramen is at least half as good as the one I had back then, the spell is yours. I don't even know why I kept it all these years. Probably to piss off Ernest.
What about Ernest?
He once sent his men after me, hoping I'd just give him my piece of the spell.
So, why didn't you?
Because Ernest can go screw himself. I hate that guy. Thinks he's the boss of this dump. Yeah, right.
But how did you get rid of his men?
I bit off one of the guy's finger and threatened that next time I'd be aiming for other body parts, if you get what I'm saying.
I think I do.
Good. Now, hurry up and treat a lady to some real good ramen.
Why did Beatrice send you here?
For a good reason.
And, What is that supposed to mean?
That you shouldn't stick your nose in other people's business.
Goodbye.
Whatever.
Hello again.
What's Umaru-san's problem with your ramen?
That woman is insufferable. She wants special ramen made with gold and tuna. I'm not sure it even exists here in Whateverland. But even if it did, I'd never make it for her.
Why not?
Because who puts tuna in ramen, even if it's golden?
Actually, I'd try that.
Of course you would. Feel free to use my kitchen if you decide to make that weird tuna ramen for her. The recipe should be near the stove. Oh, and don't put any kind of alcohol in it, or she'll pass out.
Got it. Thanks for the help.
I'm just curious to see what's going to happen.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
So, if I put some sake in Umaru-san's ramen, she'll most likely pass out? Good to know.
What?
Can I take this sake from you, please?
No.
But I really need it.
Everyone needs a good sake, but it is mine. You can only win it in a battle.
Alright, what kind of battle do you have in mind?
The rules are simple. If you want my sake, you must beat me at the bare and bones.
Let's play.
I didn't expect to lose. Underestimating you made me weak. You taught me a good lesson.
I don't know what this is, but ew.
Yes?
Here, try this.
You know, putting sake in her ramen was a low blow. And yet it worked. You even won against Gino, one of the champions. I just hope Umaru-san wakes up soon enough.
I didn't want to give her the satisfaction.
Fair point. But I was really curious about that golden tuna. And now I'm in the mood for some sake.
No sake on the job.
Her bones so fine and brittle, it barely took an hour, as tender flesh grew sweeter and blood was getting sour. Her eyes, so blue and clever, got dark and filled with fear. Tear her apart could never, too salty from the tears.
I should write everything down so I don't forget something important. So these are the Bell and Bones champs, and I have to defeat them all. Wonderful.